Hi there, everyone. Dr. Beth Westy here, and I am going to be talking about vitamins, best vitamins for weight loss. Yay! Some really fantastic information. Let me just try and adjust the camera. Okay. Um, I am going over a lot of this information in my book that's upcoming, The Female Fat Solution, so please stay tuned for more updates on that. I'm also diving into specifics on a lot of different vitamins, minerals, everything else on my new 6-week jumpstart that is starting very, very soon. So please, there's a link attached here if you are interested, if you are wondering if this is the right thing for you. This is going to be an amazing group. I will go over nutrition, exercises, everything for your cycle, for hormones, for stress. We're going to be talking about fat cell cleansing. We're going to be talking about carb cycling, when to eat the best kinds of fat, throughout the day, and how to incorporate these little tips and tricks so that you get the most out of your diet, your health, and everything. It's going to be amazing. So excited. Okay. So when I talk about vitamins I get a lot of questions on this. What are the best types of vitamins to take? I'm taking a vitamin. Is that good? I'm taking, something. Is that going to be the best thing for me? What do I need to do? What do I need to do more of? Well, here's some basics. So sometimes people are like, well, I'm taking a vitamin. I'm not feeling any different. What's the biggest difference there? I'm not feeling different. How do I know it's working? That type of a thing. Well, oftentimes when you're taking a vitamin, you may not feel different, but that doesn't mean it's not working or doing something internally. So a few vitamins here that are very, very important. Vitamin C, necessary. It's water soluble. So if you're getting too much of it, you'll just have diarrhea. Oftentimes people who have diarrhea, though, it's not from having too much vitamin C unless you're purposely doing that. But it's oftentimes really hard to get the appropriate amounts of vitamin C to continue to boost your immune system. It is a great antioxidant. It is a great for digestive system issues as well. But taking a vitamin C is always wonderful. Now, one thing that I've had some questions on is, am I taking enough, or do I always have to be on a multivitamin? Can't I get this from my food? Well, with some of the way the soils are depleted, it's really tough to get every single vitamin and mineral and nutrient that you need just from your food. And with stress and everything else in the environment and in your life, it can also be really, really tough to continue to get all these things because your body's getting depleted that much faster. It needs that much more nutrient to stay afloat and to stay healthy, strong, and everything else. So yes, get some basic vitamins, but a few of these things are going to give you a little bit more of a boost. So if you have questions, please let me know. Please message me or comment below. You can also share this video. There's a little share button right down there that you can press. That way other people can get this great information too. Because I get this question a lot. A lot of people are wondering, why am I not losing weight? Why am I struggling? Why is this not going well for me? And it could be that you're just not really getting enough of the base vitamins to be healthy enough to lose weight and to maintain a healthy weight at an appropriate, time frame, if that kind of makes sense. So vitamin C is one that I think people don't necessarily get enough of, or they think they get enough of from their food, but not really. This is also the time of year where people are inside more, or it's colder or whatnot, or different activities, or you're going to see a bunch of family or people that you don't normally see. You're exposed to a bunch of different stuff. If your immune system's strong enough, you will be able to fight off anything else. So vitamin C is fantastic for that. Vitamin D is actually technically a hormone and is fat soluble. So vitamin D, the tricky thing about that is that it can take 3 months to build up in your system. Yeah. 3 months. So that means if you're not getting that much sunlight right now, and tomorrow is the solstice. Yep, that means the shortest day of the year. So for those of us in the northern hemisphere here, we are getting the least amount of sunlight of the entire year tomorrow and for the next few days. Oh, super, right? So really, we are not generating enough sunlight naturally to create our own vitamin D, because normally your body makes vitamin D. So you're going to need to have some type of supplement, some type of external source of vitamin D to get your body there to a healthy point. Also very important for, mental health, cell repair and growth, which is where a lot of it comes into that weight loss area. And most people are familiar with vitamin D with mood, seasonal affect disorder, all that stuff. So the mood, cell repair and growth, and then metabolism as well. So vitamin D is one. They have supplements everywhere, and and they're usually like in a little capsule or something that's with maybe olive oil. Pop that, fantastic. You're going to be boosting and getting enough vitamin D, but just know that it takes a little bit to build up into your system. So by taking it now, it'll take, 2 to 3 months before you're having those levels. So you're preventing that, down the road, but kind of keep that in mind. Vitamin B, B complexes are really well known for having the most energy. And because they do give your body energy, they regenerate really quickly. B12 is also specifically one that's known for energy. So if you're feeling tired, fatigued, you may not be having enough B vitamins. And that might be something you need to boost as well. So in terms of getting the right kind of vitamins, it's always good to have a good solid base. Then depending on what's going on in your life, and this is where I really help guide women in a specific direction so that they can get to the level they want to get to that much faster. Meaning what you have going on in your life is going to be different than what somebody else has going on. So the stress and when you have the stress hit you can change very, very quickly and rapidly. So say you pretty healthy, I'm exercising, I'm eating well, great. And then all of a sudden your friend dies or something changes with your job or you just, you get in an accident or something like that. It can be really traumatic and devastating on your body and your life. Then in order to get to that same level, you're not going to be able to continue on the same path up there. You have to switch and change things up. You got to be adaptable and dynamic. Oftentimes people don't know where those next steps should come, and how fast should I make these steps? How quickly should things move along for me? If you're under a lot of stress, if you're having a lot of difficulty, fatigue, things like that, you have to first nourish your body, build it up before you really work on that extra strength, if that kind of makes sense. So sometimes having different levels of certain vitamins or proteins or things like that can change it so that you're able to get to that result faster versus this, you're like, oh yeah, I'm working out, I'm doing well. Oh, and now I have this really stressful event, so I'm going to deter off course, but still try the same things, but they're just not working. You had something else happen, so you need to change things up. And your body's a dynamic living thing, I hope. So you're always going to kind of have to do that. Kind of stick that in the back of your head. Things are always going to be changing and different throughout your life. So the more tools and sort of tricks and tips that you have to pull out whenever these different things happen, the better. The more prepared you're going to be, the healthier you're going to stay and ward off any other issues that come up. So, and in terms of getting to and staying at your healthiest weight as easy as possible, that's where all that information comes in. So here are a few basic vitamins that are really, really great. Again, I'll be diving into this more in the 6-week group that I'm running. So if you are interested, please let me know. Otherwise, everybody have a great night. And I've gotten this is a side note, I've gotten a lot of questions on wine. So I'm going to go over wine again and dive deep even more in the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that. All right, everybody have a great night.